figuring it out.
Let me know when it's almost ready.
I've been waiting for this my entire life. Share your feedback, motherfuckers. Thank you, Jose.
Octane test drive, tagging and following at Mangin at SXM Octane. So here we go. This is a band from Ohio called A Killer's Confession, featuring Waylon, former vocalist from the big-time band Mushroom Head. This time, A Killer's Confession is teaming up with Chad Gray from Mudvayne, and hell fucking yeah, we love Chad, and of course married to our very own Shanny Guns. This is a brand new song. I know they're going to be debuting a video for this in a few hours on their site. And
thanks, Jose.
A few shows in these next few weeks with Gemini Syndrome, and also playing the Central Florida Metal Fest on August 20th. This is A Killer's Confession with Chad Gray and the brand new song Tell Your Soul. It's a Sirius XM Octane world exclusive.
Wow. Thank you, Jose, man. The hair's standing up on my arms. My hair's standing up. What? I'm about to tear up. Like, I've been waiting for this forever. I've been waiting for this so long. It feels good to hear this. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Chad.
Hey everybody, it's Jennifer Colleen with Rocklines Magazine, and I'm here at the King of Clubs in Columbus, Ohio with Waylon from A Killer's Confession, who just got done having a completely awesome experience.
Yes, I did.
Because their single just premiered on Octane and millions of people saw it, and we're just excited for you. Tell us, how was it?
It was surreal. It's still surreal right now. I've been waiting the entire time to get Octane with A Killer's Confession, and they say good things come to those who wait. Well, they're right. It felt good. I got teary. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Chad. For everybody behind the scenes, Wake Up Music, FMM, Joe, you the man, 1RPM. Everybody pulling together and making this happen for me. Thank you guys so much. This is really surreal. But we got another debut coming tonight at 9 o'clock on our YouTube. The video for it pops out. And then midnight tonight, the song comes out.
So all that stuff we'll have to link to this video because that's like a crazy amount of things happening.
All in one day. And I told you, I've been going since 6 o'clock this morning. So I'm a little...
Awesome. I'm excited for you. I actually covered your CD release show at the Foundry in like 2017.
Yes.
It was one of my first events that I covered, kind of doing this as a side gig. So it's really like awesome to be here today, in particular when this is happening. Because I remember when I went to that, one of the things that was so cool about that experience was, your family was there, friends were there, but there was just this kind of sense of you kind of returning to like your authentic artistic self, and you could tell it was 100% yours what you were doing.
Yes.
And so obviously that was like 5 years ago. We'll say 4 years ago because I don't count 2020 for anything.
No, 2020 don't count.
So 4 years ago. But like I just wonder, like as an artist and kind of what you're doing, like how have you changed and what do you do differently and how do you feel like you've grown?
First of all, sobriety. Getting sober was a huge part of it. I had a very fun time in my past, but that comes and goes. But getting sober and clarity in your mind, and I see things differently now. I'm growing as an artist. Like even you said you were at the first CD, Unbroken.
Yeah.
From there to now, it's a different band. Yeah. Like Unbroken was such an very angry album, and now we're more artistic and we're more gonna mess with you. It's like you don't really know where we're coming from. It's like we're really on the backside of things now, and we're really just coming to our own as who A Killer's Confession is. And I can't say, either way. It's like what the band's gonna be next year, but I tell you right now, it's unknown because we're gonna continue to go with the moment and go and grow as an artist. It's like I'm not gonna try to write the same album over and over and over again. So I really am excited for the future for this band.
Can you talk in particular about the single that you just saw, Octane? Can you talk a little bit about what that song's about and everything behind it? I can tell there's a lot of emotion behind it.
Tell Your Soul. The song, I said in the press release that it was about forgiveness. Like, look at it like this right here. Imagine, okay, say you and I are in a car wreck and you get hurt. And I carried that as a person. And then finally one day it's like, no, I'm here because I chose to be with you that day. It's not your fault. It's that forgiveness from the other person that you don't have to carry my burden. And the song, Chad being on it, like, God, he just knocked out of the park. Chad's voice is Chad's voice. And, he came in, we did a song earlier in the year, and it was really, really heavy, and we thought that was what we'd want to do. And it didn't work. It was just like, it wasn't the song, And Chad was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm like, I'm not feeling it either. And so we went back to the drawing board with Sahaj Tickerton and wrote this one from the ground up. And Sahaj sent me a rough of it. And he's like, hey, what do you think about this? And the lyrics hit me in like 2 minutes. And I had it wrote in 5. And I sent it to Chad. And I was like, Chad, do your thing, man. Whatever you want to keep, stay, whatever. And Chad, like, seriously knocked it out of the park. He sounds so good on it. He really conveys the emotion because, like, when you hear the song, it like, and I said this, it's like there's an emotion to it that I can't explain. Like, if you really listen to it, it will move you if you think about it. And I think Chad his voice is so haunting, and the way he did it, and it's just like I'm so proud that he did it with me. It's like as a writer and an artist and as a fanboy, I'm just like, wow. I'm getting to sing with this dude. This is awesome. And, and Sahaj Tickerton, like, he produced a lot of our stuff. And to have Sahaj in with it, God, it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It really was. And thank you so much, Chad. I love you, dude. You know it. And guys, if you've not heard it, go listen to Tell Your Soul, man. It's like it'll grab you by the boo-boo.
I don't like to focus on what we've all just gone through with this little plague and whatnot, but I do like to ask the artists kind of what they personally got out of it, what they learned about themselves or about the world. And I know I saw you very active online, so I knew you're very active, just working on your music a lot. But was there anything else? Did you learn, different language or I don't know? Like
I hate Fortnite.
All right.
I hate Fortnite. I hate kids that play Fortnite too much. I hate hearing screaming at all hours of whatever day it is. I do not want to be trapped with my children again for another year. I do not want to be sent back to prison because that's what it felt like. No, I learned that, we need to appreciate everything we're given. We're given today, we're not promised tomorrow. Appreciate what you got, and because it can go away. And if you didn't learn that through the last year, you better open your eyes. Now, that's really what I learned is just like really appreciate what we have and be thankful for it.
And how perfect is it being on tour with Gemini Syndrome right now? When I talk to you and I talk to Aaron and everything, like the personalities, the sort of feeling about the world right now, it seems like you guys are just meshing together well. So
Aaron's my boy, man. It's like I took Aaron out with Mushroom Head a long time ago, and Aaron and I have been friends for years, and I've been trying to make this tour happen, but please just let me go out with Gemini, man. It was fucking awesome, man. Let's go. And finally, moon lined up, stars, and we're here, and Aaron looks at me one day, and we were walking to get something, and he goes, it's funny, last time we went out, you were doing the hour set, and I said, isn't 30 minutes bliss? So thank you, Aaron. You could have that hour in your soup.
So we have the new single out and everything, and what and the tour's going on. What after that? What's the plan after this wonderful Gemini Syndrome, Killer's Confession romance comes to an end for a little bit?
I don't want to hear about the end yet, but we're going to go and we're going to do a couple headlining run. We're going to do a couple headline shows on the way back to Florida. We're going to do the Central Florida Metal Fest, and then we're going to do Metal in the Mountains, and then we're going to do Incarceration. And then between all that, I'm going to be back in Fort Wayne, Indiana, working with Sahaj on new material for A Killer's Confession already, working on that. And then we have another tour coming up very soon. I can't say nothing about it yet, but AKC will be back on the road again before the end of the year. So you guys are going to find out in the next couple of weeks another tour. So that's all I can say.
All right, so keep an eye out for that.
But I am taking the holidays off. I will not be out during December or January. I'm going to try to take off and work on some music and spend some time with my family because we're pretty much going to be out. Well, we started in the beginning of July, and it looks like I'm going to get home at the very end of November. So I'm going to take December and January off. I'm going to take 2 months.
2 months off. That's not too much Fortnite in 2 months.
No, I'm going to unplug the internet. But I don't want to hear it.
Cool. Well, thank you for talking to us today in particular because it's an exciting day. And
it is an exciting day. I'm I'm in my head right now. So if I seem weird, I'm sorry. Jose, I've been waiting for this moment since AKC was born. Thank you. Y'all don't know how much it meant to me to hear us on Octane. It's been a long journey, and I can't thank so much. It's just I'm really just it's kind of surreal right now. It really is. I've been really working hard for this, and now I hear Guar. Sick of you. No, that's not. That's Dave Mustaine. I thought it was Guar, Sick of You. And then it's Hello, me, it's me again.
Symphony of Destruction.
There you go.
Well, we thank you for talking to us, and everyone needs to check out their new music. Check out Octane. Thank you to Octane for putting them on. I just wish you all the luck in the world with all this crazy music stuff.
I am. I say that tells you how lost I am. I can't even decide what I'm hearing right now. I'm thinking I'm listening to Megadeth, and I thought it was Guar.
It's what it is.
What? Big difference. Well, I'm also half deaf, but I'm also just thinking about what just happened to us, JP. I'm sorry, man. I can't be on Jeopardy. Suck.
It's all the dopamine. It's all the dopamine from Octane. So
it is all the dopamine from Octane.
All right.
I don't do dope.
Dopamine. Dopamine is good.
Joke's bad, okay?
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Doja bad.